Hey guys, my name's Sean. I'm with the Cyberspace. Today we're going to be talking about having a VR set in college. If you're like me and you're in college and you wanted to buy a virtual reality headset, then there's a lot of choices that you need to make. Hopefully you already have a PC. If not, your obvious choice is to get an Oculus Quest for a lot of reasons. But if you have a computer that can run VR and you're willing to spend a little bit of money, then the obvious choice is to buy something used, but lightly used. And the wonderful thing about VR headsets is a lot of people buy them intending to use them a lot, and they don't. They use them, 5 to 10 times total, and then they decide, you know what, I'm not using this, I can sell it. And so that's where you can take advantage of their mistake and get a VR headset for really cheap. After deciding if you want to buy new or used, you need to decide what type of headset you're going to get. You need to decide if you're going to be doing inside-out tracking or outside-in tracking. What that is outside-in is the base stations where you set them up and it lets the headset know where it is in the room relative to those base stations. That's very simply put. Or you can do outside-in tracking, which is where it uses cameras tracking the room, and that's how it tells where you are in relation to the rest of reality. My recommendation is to choose something with outside-in tracking. And the reason behind that is when you're in a tiny college dorm or you're even sharing a room with someone, it's hard to set up those sensors without A, violating your lease by drilling holes in the wall, B, being obtrusive with tripods, or C, just not having the space to set them up. You might not have the ceiling height that you need to get these high enough. Something you can do if you really do want to do that is use something like this and attach it to something already in the room. When I was in college, I used this and I attached it inside of my closet to the pole so that this could hang the base station and sense where I was in the room. And then in the other corner of the room, I set up a tripod as a stick, straight up and down like this, but obviously a lot longer, in between the bed corner and the wall corner. And that way I could have one in each corner and use the room as my VR area. The problem with that is I had to be in the middle of the room, and my roommates would often walk in and couldn't get by me because I had headphones in and they didn't want to risk me punching them. So that's why I recommend going with outside-in tracking. Now that you've decided to go with outside-in tracking, now comes the time when you need to decide on an actual headset. Now, my real honest opinion is if you want to buy new, you buy the Oculus Rift S, and this headset's awesome. This has been through the ringer. I've seen a lot of people play on this thing, and it actually lasts a long time. It's not susceptible to water damage or to impacts. People have even broken their controllers by breaking this ring here, and they still work. So this is a great option, especially if you intend on letting other people use it while you're gone, which I don't recommend doing, but to each their own. This is a great headset, but sometimes the used ones are still $350, close to $400, especially during the coronavirus rush to get things. Everything was overpriced. So that's why I recommend actually not choosing this if you're going used, but instead choosing a Samsung Odyssey headset. And let me explain to you why. So the Samsung Odyssey headset is kind of a niche product. It's an awesome product. It works great compared to a little bit more mainstream, the Oculus and the HTC or even the Valve Index. It's a little bit more hidden, and people that are buying it for a purpose. And usually they don't use it that much. They're in great condition, and you can find them for really cheap. So unlike these where the value drops off, or doesn't drop off, it stays kind of the same. Those headsets, my buddy, for example, got a almost brand new one for $250 during the pandemic. So this is when prices are inflated, he was still able to get one for half of its original price. And that is an awesome sign. That means you're really saving money, and it works great. I play with him all the time. VR, we play Payday all the time, and he is able to keep up in the same way that I do. He doesn't complain about it at all. It runs great. You can even play Oculus apps with it through the Steam tools that they give you. So there's really no reason to feel like you need to buy something that is specifically married to Steam or married to the Oculus store. Instead, the Samsung Odyssey headset, which I don't have on me right now, is an awesome choice, and I really recommend looking into it if you are in college and you're looking to buy a VR headset. Hey guys, one last little tidbit before I let you go. I just want to let you guys know that every single person can get into VR, even if it's not really in your budget to invest in a whole computer and connected VR headset. Look into our other videos. Sometimes it's best for people just to get the Oculus Go and experience VR that way. It's simple, it's easy, and it's not the greatest experience, but it's an awesome experience and it's fun. We have a video all about it, all about watching movies in the Oculus Go, so go check that out. But really, thank you guys for watching. Please drop us a like, give us a subscribe so we can tell you guys more about our adventures with VR and some of the things we're doing with our clients and all the things that we're working with. Pretty soon we're going to be talking about different problems that people run into with VR, and we're going to walk through some troubleshooting things. So let us know in the comments any problems that you're having or any issues that you're having getting any headset to work, and we can talk about specific ways to get through those things. So, but let us know. Let us know if you disagree with what you saw today or whatever it may be. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good rest of your day.